Hey, I'm Kris with Palmetto State Armory. It's no secret your first visit to a gun range can be slightly intimidating, but if you know and understand the 4 universal rules of firearm safety, your visit can be easy and enjoyable. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 universal rules of firearm safety. One thing worth noting is whatever range you visit is going to have their own set of rules, and they're going to want you to read through these rules and probably sign some paperwork. A great way to show respect both to the range and the safety of the other people on the range is to take your time and read those rules thoroughly. So now let's cover the 4 universal rules of firearm safety. These rules will help you no matter where you are. Rule number 1, and if there were only one rule to rule all the rules, this would be it. Treat every firearm as if it's loaded at all times. If your friend hands you a gun, treat it like it's loaded. Check the chamber twice if you like, 5 times if you like, as many times as you like really, but treat the gun as if it's loaded at all times. That leads us to rule number 2, a natural extension of rule number 1. Never point a firearm at anything you're not willing to destroy. If we're treating every gun as if it's loaded at all times, then it only makes sense to never point it at anything you're not willing to destroy, which again makes this a natural extension of rule number 1, but equally important nonetheless. Rule number 3. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Now, this rule seems obvious, but it's actually most important when you're bringing the gun up on target, because the natural tendency is once a shooter feels like they're taking aim at a target, they feel like they can go ahead and get their finger on that trigger, but you actually want to wait. Get proper sight alignment, make sure you're aimed exactly where you want the shot to go. Now you can put your finger on that trigger. Rule number 4 is relative to the target you do intend to destroy, and in fact, this is a rule that can save lives countless times over. Rule number 4 is always know what your target is, what lies beyond your target, and what's between you and your target. Not only does this rule play well at a gun range, like this one behind me, but also it's a rule that has real-world applications if you carry a pistol with the idea being to defend yourself and the innocent and vulnerable people around you from bad people doing bad things. You can actually put this in your head and play it out in the real world. If you're grocery shopping, if you're at the coffee shop or whatever, and you want to pretend someone in that environment is a bad guy doing bad things, run this scenario in your mind. If you have to engage a target in the real world, are you going to be cognizant of what your target is, what's beyond your target, and what's between you and your target? So there is a real world application for that rule, but it is equally important on the gun range as well. Know what your target is, know what lies beyond your target, and know what's between you and your target. So that's it. That's your 4 fundamental rules of firearm safety. We promise that if you memorize them, say them over and over and over again, meditate upon them, your life will be that much better. Happy shooting, have fun. For more information on how you can stay safe and responsible while shooting, please visit psa.com/shootresponsibly.